So coming to theaters on June 27th is F1, starring Brad Pitt as a race car driver for hire. Dexter and I already saw the movie, and we thought it would be a good idea to try it out for ourselves. But before we get behind the wheel of a real race car, actually, I don't know if I have the nerve. Do you?
No, no. I would love to though, but no.
So instead, we decided to come to Superlap in Berkeley, Michigan, and try out a racing simulator. So,
Yes.
Dexter, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready, but we got to do something first.
You're right, we do.
Yes.
So, don't go away. So, here I am now with Dan Cycholl, co owner of Superlap. And so, Dan, before we get behind the wheel of one of these simulators, which I'm really excited to do, tell me why is it a good idea to do this first before you actually drive?
So racing is a very expensive sport and it can be very dangerous. So when you get a chance to do it in a simulator, you can do it at a very low cost and you can get a lot of repetitions in before you actually get yourself out onto the track.
Wow. Well, everybody wants to save money. How much money do you think we'd be saving if we, versus going to a race car, and actually driving one over the course of, say, 6 months?
Sure. So obviously the race car is very expensive. So you're tens of thousands of dollars for a race car. You got replace tires, brakes. You got to get yourself to the track. So that can obviously add up quite a bit. Here at our studio, as low as $50 an hour, you can come in and experience what it is like to actually drive a real race car.
Well, you know what? That reminds me, during the movie, you know how they have to pull in, what do they call that?
The pit stop?
Yes, they made those pit stops and they kept changing those tires. How long do those tires last?
So depending on the type of racing you're doing, so in F1 they're as low as like 15 laps.
Ooh.
And they're changing tires. But if you're doing some amateur racing, they may last a whole season. So like the whole summer, you may get through a whole set of tires.
Wow.
So it can add up.
Wow, that's a lot of money. So I think coming here to Superlab is a good idea. I know I'm excited to get behind that pink one over there. I'm going to be number 3. But before we do that, Dexter has a question, so don't go away.
Okay. I'm ready for you to give us some tips on these simulators there, Dan.
I'd be happy to help. So the number one thing that happens is people tend to overdrive the car. So you don't need to you don't need to drive fast to get the best lap time. Okay. So you want to be smooth.
All right.
So you want to be real gentle on the steering, left to right.
Right.
You want to be smooth on the brake and smooth on the throttle.
Oh, okay.
So you'll be slower into the turn and you'll be faster out of the turn.
Wow.
So let's give that a try.
Interesting. I would love to get behind one of these wheels of these vehicles.
Let's do it. All right, before we get you into the simulators, we go through the orientation to make sure you have a fun time and ultimately a safe time. So we do have force feedback on our steering wheels so you can feel what's happening on the road. So it's important to keep 2 hands on the wheel at all times, thumbs down here. When you spin out, you will spin out, it's okay. Take your hands off the wheel, let the steering wheel move around, wait till it stops moving, then put your hands back on the wheel. Damage is turned off for this session. So if you do hit something, it's okay. You may see some parts come off, they'll snap back on, and you can find your way back onto the track. If you are confused at all, you can reset back to the pits, and that'll reset your tires and your fuel. For this session, we'll do automatic, so you don't have to worry about shifting the gears. And I know there's a lot of buttons on here, but for this session, you won't be using any of these buttons. With that said, we'll get you on track. Head out onto the track that way.
All right, Roger. I think my car's a little loose here, but I think we're doing fine so far. I think I'm looking good on fuel.
All right, so I'm supposed to take it nice and easy and ease on out. Let's see if I can do that. I'm putting my foot on the gas. Oh, man. Okay, I'm going slow. All right, here we go. I'm speeding up a little bit. Ooh, that turn came up quick. Ooh, I gotta slow down. All right, I gotta speed up, be like Brad Pitt. It's hard to stay in your lane. Woo. All right, I'm on a straightaway. This is not like driving an actual car. Oh, I'm going up over here. I can't see. Okay. Oh no. I think I need to slow down some. Uh-oh. Ah, I spun out. I'm doing what I was told. I had to take my hands off the wheel. Oh well, I spun out, you guys. But this is my first time. I don't think I did too bad. So Dexter and I had a great time here at Superlap. Make sure you watch the movie and then come out here and try it for yourself and have as much fun as we did.
You will enjoy it.